Today, we're going to talk about something real, not sugar coated, not fake motivation. We're talking about career haters, the ones who throw little side comments like, wow, must be nice, or are you sure that's the right move? How do you know when someone's hating on your career and not just giving you tough love? Today, we're going to break it down. How to spot when someone's hating on your career, why they do it, and how to keep moving forward without letting that negativity stop your shine. Hey everyone, welcome back to Career Amplified. I'm your host, Karen Dixon, and today we're going to talk about something real, not sugar coated, not fake motivation. We're talking about career haters. You know what I mean. The people who don't clap when you win, the ones who throw little side comments like, wow, must be nice, or are you sure that's the right move? Sometimes they're coworkers, sometimes they're friends. Sometimes, and this hurts the most, they're family. So today we're going to break it down. How to spot when someone's hating on your career, why they do it, and how to keep moving forward without letting that negativity stop your shine. So let's start with the basics. Here are a few classic signs. Backhanded compliments. Wow, must be nice to get promoted. You must know someone. Downplaying your wins. Well, now you're probably going to be working all the time. Silent treatment. You share exciting news and suddenly, crickets. Comparison. Instead of celebrating you, they tell you about someone that's doing it even better. Spotlight shifting. You say, I got a raise, and they immediately jump into, oh, I've been wanting to change jobs too. Now, put it into perspective. Let's look at Bruno Mars. When he came out, critics didn't know where to place him. Was he pop, R&B, soul? People doubted whether he'd last because he didn't fit the mold. But instead of shrinking, he carved his own lane. Today, he's a multi-Grammy winning artist with one of the most successful Las Vegas residencies ever. That's the lesson. If people can't place you, they'll criticize you. But often, that just means you're ahead of the curve. So, why do people hate? Simple. It's not about you, it's about them. Insecurity. Your growth reminds them of where they feel stuck. Jealousy. They want what you have, but don't know how to get it. Fear. They worry that your success will change the dynamic of your relationship. Control. Some people just want you to stay in a box they can understand. Take Oprah Winfrey. Early in her career, she was literally told she wasn't a fit for TV. She didn't have the look or the style. That wasn't about Oprah's lack of talent. That was about other people's limited vision. And now look at her, a billionaire media mogul, philanthropist, and a household name. The people who said no back then, they couldn't see what she was capable of. Haters will always underestimate you until you prove them wrong. Now, let's be real. It hurts when hate comes from people close to you. I think of Priyanka Chopra Jonas. When she transitioned from Bollywood to Hollywood, the criticism was brutal. People said that she'd never make it in the US, that she was only getting attention because of her looks and not her talent. She admitted it made her feel like an outsider. But here's the key. She didn't let it stop her. She stayed the course, built her career internationally, became a UNICEF ambassador, and even launched her own production company to create opportunities for others. The point is, the hate can make you question yourself, but it's also proof you're pushing into spaces people didn't expect you to enter. So, how do you actually move past career haters? Here are some strategies. Set boundaries. Stop oversharing with people who can't celebrate with you. Filter criticism. Ask, does this feedback help me grow, or is it just noise? Find your hype squad. Surround yourself with people who clap for your wins. Celebrate anyway. Don't dim your shine to make others feel comfortable. Use it as motivation. If people are talking, you're making waves. Let's bring in Serena Williams here. Throughout her career, she was told she was too strong, too loud, too emotional, too everything. Instead of dimming down, she doubled down. She set boundaries with the media, stayed focused on the game, and became one of the greatest athletes of all time. That's what moving forward looks like: boundaries, focus, self belief. Okay, let's play out some real life scenarios because I know some of you are like, Karen, what do I say in the moment? Scenario one: you get promoted and your friend says, must be nice. Guess I'll be stuck forever. Response: I worked really hard for this and I'm excited about what's next. I hope you find something that excites you too. Neutral, firm, but not defensive. Scenario two: a family member says, are you sure this career is stable? Response: I appreciate your concern, but I'm confident in my path. Translation: thanks, but I got this. Scenario three: a coworker constantly undermines you in meetings. Response: I hear your perspective, but the results speak for themselves. Keeps you professional and above the drama. And let's take Keanu Reeves as an example here. For decades, critics called him a bad actor, mocked his delivery, and questioned his place in Hollywood. But he stayed consistent. He reinvented himself with The Matrix, John Wick, and now he's one of the most beloved actors worldwide. That's the proof. You don't always have to respond to hate directly. Sometimes your consistency and results are the only answer you need. So here's the bottom line: career haters will always exist. And often, the louder they are, the bigger the sign that you're doing something right. Look at Beyoncé. She's constantly criticized for her performances, her choices, even her silence. But does she waste time defending herself? No. She channels everything into her work: albums, tours, businesses. The results speak louder than words. And that's the ultimate lesson. You don't fight hate by shrinking. You overcome it by continuing to grow, shine, and to move forward. If today's episode hit home for you, share it with a friend who needs this reminder. And in the comments, tell me, how have you dealt with career haters in your life? I'm Karen Dixon, and this is Career Amplified. And remember, your career isn't for everyone to understand. It's for you to live.